Hi everyone, my name is Jillian Blackwood and I am a junior at Loyola University, Maryland, studying biology with a minor in business.
I am a speech language hearing sciences major.
I'm a junior psychology major.
I am a history sociology major.
I am a rising junior double majoring in accounting and writing.
This summer, I attended the art history aperitif with Drs. Boye and Nygren of the art history department.
Over the summer, I completed PY 435 Field Experience in Psychology in the Vestibular and Balance program at Boston Children's Hospital.
For the summer, we researched sleep health among foster care children.
Every week we had 2 meetings with our research team, one of which was with our Loyola team and the other was with colleagues from the University of Houston, Fairleigh Dickinson University, and collaborators from a nonprofit organization called the Pajama Program.
With our data, we plan to create an educational platform to improve the sleep health of foster care children.
I was simultaneously participating in a virtual accounting internship with RSM, and as well as participating and winning a competition called Project Run With It for Loyola's Beta Alpha Psi chapter.
Hi everybody, I'm Ricardo Meyer. I'm from Italy. I'm a transfer student here at Loyola.
Ricardo has taught me a couple of just colloquial expressions, like for example, quando il gioco si fa duro, I duri iniziano a giocare, which is basically like when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
This summer, I had an amazing opportunity of interning with the Nathan Schnapper program through the University of Maryland. I focused my research on looking at single nucleotide polymorphisms that were different between African American men and European American men that have been diagnosed with prostate cancer.
We also organized Zoom training sessions led by more senior cadets for the junior cadets.
I spent my summer studying Chinese to place into 103 this fall. Loyola launched a language refresher course which I used to practice and cover the material I would have learned in the classroom during 102. I'm learning Chinese to be able to communicate better with my family in China, and I've had a ton of fun so far practicing then what I learned this summer.
Over the summer, I was studying for my MCAT, applying for Fulbright scholarship, and taking a Spanish course. And I found reaching out to professors to really get their advice on how to approach studying for my MCAT and getting perspectives on how to improve my Fulbright application really helped me feel like I was still a part of the Loyola community that I had on campus.
I'm on a committee with Institutional Research to look at new systems for delivery of course evaluations.
This summer, I interned at a family medicine office on Long Island, New York. I've been able to work closely with physicians, physician assistants, and medical assistants in order to learn more about the medical field.
This summer, I participated in a 4-week-long intensive Arabic immersion program online that was recommended to me by our amazing Loyola Arabic professor, Dr. Hassan.
One of the things I did this summer was the Summer Student Fellowship that the Center for the Humanities offers at Loyola, in which I studied themes in the typical adolescent literary canon and applied them to the conditions of what the typical teenager faces with social media and all those things today.
This summer, I did my second term in AmeriCorps with United Way of Frederick County, and I worked on their $300,000 COVID-19 emergency relief funding program. And this was all about providing funds to local nonprofits to keep them open and providing people with services during the pandemic. Loyola teaches us that we need to support our community in the best of times and the worst of times, and I think that that's exactly what this program was.
I am the president of Loyola Motorsports, which is the university's Baja SAE competition and design team. Since we're not returning this fall, we've shifted our approach to begin to work on building the CAD models for testing purposes in the hopes of having a working model finished for our eventual return to campus.
As a student athlete, I also stayed connected to my basketball coaches and teammates through participating in our team Zooms and our Fun Fridays, which really consisted of me just embarrassing myself with dances and games and stuff.
I worked here at the radio station, and of course I spent a great deal of time working on my radio show.
I stayed especially close to Loyola with their clubs like Relay for Life, which I helped plan as a co-chair, and the Society of Women Engineers, which I am vice president of.
This summer, in light of COVID-19, 2 of my friends and I decided to start a summer journal club to help us stay engaged in our Loyola community.
I would also stay connected with InterVarsity at Loyola, a Christian fellowship group, and we would have Bible study nights and prayer nights.
I was able to stay connected to Loyola by speaking to Loyola's Multicultural Awareness Program and just giving advice to incoming freshmen of color.
I regularly met with my University Innovation Fellows cohort to work on a project we are implementing called the Green Bandana Brigade. This project aims to promote mental health on campus among students and faculty and staff members.
I learned that there's still so much that we can do, even in these changing circumstances, and so much that the world has to offer, and that Loyola has to offer to us as students to stay connected and to have fun.
Training over the summer was definitely an exercise in adaptability.
You really just have to take hold of your own education and come together and try to stay engaged as much as possible in your major and in your field, and continue to try to learn and do the best that you can.
I believe we really refined our communication skills as a club in order to keep the momentum we're carrying over from the spring.
I learned just how important it is to stay active, mentally stimulated, and connected with others, including our little pets.
With these crazy times, it's possible to communicate with people and engage with people through technology. And, if you're struggling academically or anything like that, the Loyola family is always there to help out.
What I learned from this is that we really grow the most when we're helping others grow.
Throughout this experience, I learned that the Loyola spirit does not die out even though I am not on campus. I felt completely connected to all of my friends and all of my professors throughout this entire summer, and I'm sure it will continue into the fall as well.